Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to get the new Trustee's Gearglider mount as well as the Cartel Transmorpher toy, which has just been found by the Secrets WoWfinder Discord. In case you're wondering, this is this mount over here that people have been looking for since the start of Season 3, and they've just found out how to get it. And in this video I'm going to show you how you can get it yourself. Now this is going to take you 3 weeks. You have to do something every single week for 3 weeks until you can attain it. I'm going to show you all 3 locations and all 3 things that you need to do. And I'm also going to show you my week 1 of week 3 progress. Now this has been uncovered at the Manaforge Vandal's Renown level 8 because we got the Tools of the Trade Secrets, which allows some inscriptors to get new inscription recipes that give us these 3 new items that are required. These are the Deal Cartel BA, Deal Cartel OM, and Deal Cartel ZO. If you have inscription, you can make these items yourself. Otherwise, you can always just go to the auction house and buy these 3 items. Now, these are only usable once per week because you can only have 1 active, which is why it takes 3 weeks to get them out. And currently, they're a little expensive because I think because people just found this out, they're a little bit pricey. So try to grab them now before they get too expensive. So the way this works is when you activate one of these Deal Cartel contracts, it's actually going to make an item be lootable within the Manaforge Omega raid for Koresh. And you will have to loot this dead drop while you have this deal active. And then next week, you'll use the other deal and you'll loot a different dead drop within the raid, and so on and so forth until you have looted all 3 dead drops. Once you have done all 3 of them, you'll see outside the raid over here at this location, right over here, next to the instance, there'll be this NPC, the same one, Zoturu, who's going to give you a quest, which is going to give you the toy and the mount for just looting those 3 dead drops. Now, if you are in a raiding guild, you can probably do this in your normal raids every single week, or you can try to do this in LFR, which I'm going to show you right now for the 3 locations and which contract you use to get them. So for the first one, Cartel BA, I'm going to go ahead and use it for this week. This activates a buff on my screen here. You can see here it lasts until the end of the week. So in this case, it's 5 days until the next reset for me. And then I'm going to go to my raid finder and I'm going to queue for the first wing. Essentially, we have to loot the dead drop for this one right after the first boss, Plexus Sentinel. So I'm going to queue the LFR and we're going to go straight into this one. So after you kill the first boss, you're going to proceed to the next area just before you use the teleporter, and you don't want to rush and use the teleporter. You want to wait. So from here, you're going to head down there and you're going to go past this enemy down the right-hand pathway. So after you defeat the ad and you go down the right pathway like this, you'll see just before the teleporter on the left-hand side, you should find an item that you can loot over here. As you can see just in front of me, it's going to be on this side over here where this druid is standing. We're going to go ahead and pick this item up. This will give you the Cartel BA cipher, which you can sell. You don't need it. As long as you've picked it up, you've collected one of the dead drops. And then the next week, you will have to collect one of the other 2. For the Deal Cartel OM and the Deal Cartel ZO, you're going to have to do the second wing in LFR pretty much right before Forge Weaver Araz, and right after Fractalus is where you can find the other 2 items. For the Deal Cartel ZO, you're going to want to go to this location. So as soon as you load into this LFR, it's going to be over here at this location, and you're going to proceed upwards after fighting these enemies until you get to the first portals that you need to take. So keep progressing until this room over there up there. As soon as you get to this section over here, you're going to go to the right. There will be an enemy that you need to defeat. After you use the Deal Cartel ZO, you'll come to this location over here in the raid. So the Monavent Aphis. Right over here, you should find the item along this little bar thing over here. And you're just going to jump down like my warlock friend here who is severely class challenged. And you're just going to walk past like this, like that, and just go across like this, and this is how you're going to pick up the item when it is available, when you have that cartel thing active. And that is how you can get here. For the Cartel OM, you're going to have to proceed to the Fractalus boss. So this is this boss over here. And after you defeat the Fractalus boss, you'll be able to access the place you need to go. As soon as you've defeated the Fractalus boss, you're actually going to make your way behind this building to this location over here. So the way this works is that you're just going to go like this. You're going to go across this side and jump along here like this, go around this big building. At the back of this building, you should see at this location over here where my warlock friend is located, there's going to be some stones, and right above this thing on this rock over here is where you will find the Cartel OM item that you need to loot. Of course, this is only visible when you have the Cartel deal active for that week. So every week you'll have to do a unique one. I will be making small reminders for the next 2 weeks to get the other 2 items, but until then, I'll see you guys with the mount in 3 weeks' time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and thanks. Bye.